Hey guys, so today I'm installing a solar panel. Well, the solar panel's already on the roof. I'm just going to be bringing the cables through and hooking everything up to the battery. We've got a DC fuse box, we've got a PWM controller for the solar panel and the battery to connect into. I was going to go for an MPPT controller, but because I've just got a 100 watt solar panel, I thought PWM would do just fine for it's. We're in my shed just now and it's just for some lights and who knows what else I'll hook up to it, but for now this is just a wee side project that I wanted to carry out as I've been watching so much on solar panel on YouTube, and yeah, let's see what happens. So the first problem that I ran into was this. If we take a look up here, I've had to put my controller up there because the cables on the solar panel are so blooming short that that's as far as I could get them through. So we're going to get that moved. I've got some extension leads here, and I've had to take the MC4 connectors off these cables up here that have come through the roof. So I've had to buy more MC4 connectors here to replace them. And then what we'll do is we'll bring these down to, let me just turn this round, to here. This board here is where I'm going to have everything screwed onto. And my battery, it just sits here. Let's just, oh, that's a bit bright. My battery just sits right beside that. It's just a small 12 volt, 75 amp hour sealed lead acid leisure battery. Got it for 50 quid from Amazon, and yeah, it's going to be more than enough for what I'm going to use it for. Obviously, if you're going to be running more things every day, I would definitely recommend getting either an AGM, or if you've got the cash, get a lithium iron phosphate battery, but they're very expensive. So the first thing I'm going to do is disconnect this, take the solar panel cables out first, then we will add MC4 connectors to there. I've got my extension leads somewhere here. It's a bit of a mess here just now. I've not got much of a workspace to work in here. So we'll get the MC4 connectors added here, and then we'll run the extension cable down to the panel here, and we'll move the controller down here. So let's get on with it. So the one thing you've always to remember is you have the battery going in first. You never have the solar panel connected up to this guy without the battery connected as well, otherwise you will burn the controller out. And we remove the negative first. Let's get this out. There's a negative, and then we will take the positive out, and we have just lost voltage, which is correct. Take that out. So then we'll just disconnect the battery, take the negative out. Come on. Oh, it'd help if I was taking the right one out. I'm taking the load, unscrewing the load terminals, which there's nothing connected to. There's a negative out. And oh, I've done the wrong way around. There we go. Right, now we'll take the charge controller down. Oh, sorry about that. And there's the controller out. Right, now first things first, we need to connect some MC4 connectors up here. So down here, guys, we've got the MC4 connectors, which from Amazon cost about $6 for 5, or £6 for 5, maybe about $10 if you're in America. And they just unscrew like that. This bit here, get one of these out. So that goes onto the bare wire in there, and then crimped, and then it slides up through there, and yeah, then we should be good to go. So let's see what happens. This one, what's that one? That's down. And we should just be able to slide this through here. Into there. Yep, there we have a connection. Put this down. There. That's one done. There. Right, now we will put the charge controller onto the board. Let's bring it down here, like that. There, charge controller on. Now we can hook the battery back up. Oh, these cables are so long. Yeah, one cable's too short, the other cable's too long. Okay guys, we've got the charge controller down now. We will now reconnect the battery. Positive in first. So there's a battery in the middle here, positive. Now I can't see underneath this. So, oh my goodness. I don't think that's open. So guys, I've decided that this would actually be easier if I had the controller off the board. So let's get on with it. Right, positive into battery, positive. Ah. Right, there, we're on. Can you see this? Right, negative. Into negative. Now once there we go, we have power. So there we go, that's the battery voltage and it cycles through. That number one, it's just some of the settings. I think it means it will stay on for 1 hour after the sun goes down, and obviously no voltage coming in from the solar panels. So let's get these extension leads connected and let's see if we can get some solar. It's a nice sunny day. We're in Scotland, we do get sun, so let's do it. So these extension leads I got from Amazon, they're from Renogy. They come with 2 MC4 connectors at either end. I had to disconnect one so it can go into the charge controller. Let's see if they fit. And they do. Perfect. And the next one, negative, not a negative, the positive. There. Now we can come down here. Right, so positive first, come down here. Positive into there, we're on. And let's tighten this bad boy up. Now still 0 volts coming in. Now let's connect the negative and see what we get. Negative in, and look, straight away we're getting 50, oh we're dropping. Now it's going to the battery. So let's tighten this up. the sun is now charging our battery. So there you go guys, that's how easy it is. I have never had any experience with solar power before, only from what I've watched on YouTube. As far as electrical engineering or electricity, I did do a 3-year course about 10 years ago in electrical engineering, but that was all AC, 230 volt AC in home, never done any DC. So yeah, if you're comfortable dealing with your own electrics, I would definitely recommend, if you've got the money, you can do this. Yeah, give it a go, it's fun. I'm going to leave a link in the description to all the products that I've got, and I'll speak to you soon.